Hey everyone, it is King CK here. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what projects are currently being worked on OIO by me. A few guys are probably wondering which projects I am working on, which one I aren't. Am not, I should say, not aren't. Because I actually have quite a few videos. If you haven't noticed, I've released 5 or 6 videos of just day one project kind of things, like the train station, the airport, Oceanana, Quantum, all of those things. And actually, hang on, let me try to get into fly mode. My game's being a little laggy. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what currently is being worked on and what isn't. I'll be telling you guys what isn't most likely. But so here you can see Oceanana. I haven't made a whole lot of progress on it recently. I actually have to try to get the save file. Unfortunately, I can't find it, so I'm going to be trying to dig through some photos. Trying to find the old glass dome after Chris Wolf-Minded had worked on it. And unfortunately, we had a rollback about no, it was a month ago, I think, actually. So a month and a half ago, we had a rollback, so that all fell apart. And Oceana is actually still being worked on, so hopefully we'll get back to working on that within the next month or so. Here's the newest ship that I built in the last 3 weeks alone. This is probably the only thing I have built within the last 3 weeks. And this is the Queen of Mona, or Mary. I think it's Mary Queen of Mona, I believe. And as you can see here, it does not have an interior, so that's going to be one of the things that I'll be doing. But me and Kyle started working on it together. He got some of the bow, the hull done, and then I started doing the superstructure. I got to the aft, and I got frustrated, and I asked KJ to help with the aft, and he was online, so he quickly did the aft for me, which was very nice of him, and it actually turned out pretty good. And I think that's it for over here. So we'll go ahead and warp over to the one that everyone's all questioning, Quantum of the Seas. As you know, me and Chris have not, me and him have both not released any updates lately because we kind of stopped work on it. Because a little game that I'm not saying, but I'm pretty sure you all know, just came out last week on Tuesday. That me and him have kind of devoted all of our time to. So we've been playing that non-stop. But I'll show you what I've got done. I did this while I was sitting in class one day listening to a lecture. Here's the music hall. I have to put some tables and stuff in here. And then I finished this bar over here. And then I keep saying quite a bit. I'm trying to break a lot of my old filming habits too. So right here I'm going to end up putting in a big fancy entrance kind of thing. I have a picture of it, what they have the concept sketch of. Then there's a set of tables right over here. And I think there's a balcony of some sort over there. But I'll look at the blueprints again. But the nice part about Quantum is this is all passenger decks. So once I get these first 3 layers in, it's just all passengers from there. So Quantum is still being worked on, and this one's probably the most prioritized out of the set of projects. I'll go ahead and show you the train station, which is actually coinciding with the airport, which we'll go ahead and go downstairs, because as you've seen up here in the video for the train station, you saw all the stuff that was up here. There's nothing new up there, but we will go down here, head this way. As you can see, I have my fly mod back on, which is very nice to try to get around with. So we're over here, and I'll go ahead and show you what I want to say Christian Sand is helping me with this. I can't remember. It is very late. It's going on 2 in the morning, and I'm actually procrastinating putting off writing a paper, which I don't want to write. So I decided I was going to film instead, and I'm going to flip that cake upside down because I can. There we go. But Christian Sand, I asked him to put a mall in here, and he did a very good job. And so what it's similar to like a Korean, Japanese, just an Asian and country subway system. Is there's a lot of these mall kind of walkway areas. So like walking from platform to platform, they have all these shops and malls in here, and actually it's pretty cool because like you can get a lot of your shopping done in the train stations. Which there's hundreds of train stations, so you just walk on down to one and end up buying whatever you need. A lot of times it's clothes, food. Every once in a while you'll see like a trinket kind of shop. A few times you see an electronic shop, but that's not as an important thing right now. Down here is the next set of platforms, which you guys have not seen yet. So as you can see, they look pretty similar to upstairs. I'm going to have to put some benches on here, a newsstand or two. And then I'll be putting in a Japanese-style subway train, which is on a 5 wide scale. If you may know, OIO is on a 4 scale, except for the train station I'm working on is on a 5 wide scale. And if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you're sitting here going, the fuck does he mean? I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as in terms of width. And most trains are actually only 4 for the trains that have been built, and that's what Nano's built and what KJ has built in terms of trains. So I'm kind of fucking up the OIO's train scale, so I'm essentially putting on a different scale size. So you guys are probably wondering about the airport as well. So wonder no longer. As you can see, I have not removed this roof yet that one of the guys did, and it turned out pretty good. It is a cool roof, but this is more of like a train station style roof than an airport roof. So what I ended up doing is I talked with Jack ZT. I asked him to come up with some concepts of it, and here I'll go ahead and kick my high-speed mod on here. We'll go on down over here. So here's the initial concept plan that he came up with. I did this little chunk right here and said, hey, maybe we could put some airport lounges on these big panels. So we'll go ahead and show you what this panel looks like. This one's actually had a little bit of an error with World Edit, so I'm going to go over here and show you what it looks like from this angle. Because this section, Concourse A, is actually done. And 1 second here, I'm going to quick pause it because I have to cough. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, I must have caught some cold while I was driving up to college tonight. For some reason, I've been really congested, which is not fun. But so here's what Concourse A looks like. He came up with this roof kind of design, and I think it actually turned out really good. He redid the walls, and the walls look better than before. And then the jet bridges are also going to hopefully be redone to look. We'll make those look much nicer. More. I'm thinking maybe something similar to Amsterdam's, like glass-style jet bridges. But here is essentially what the concept looks like, and it's turning out very good. I'm definitely very happy with how it's looking. And then up here is the main roof concept. It has these little metal poles holding it up. And then on the one that sticks out, I'm thinking of we'll possibly do like a glass dome. So like these 3 layers are going to be all glass, and you'll be able to sit in your lounge and look out at the planes landing on the 2 runways. Also, I've added a second runway to the airport, because a lot of the Minecraft airports, if you notice, even some of these really big ones, they only have 1 runway. And so it's kind of like, it's this big airport, but it's got only 1 runway. So I went ahead and added a second runway in. I'm still contemplating adding a 3rd one in on the end of these 2, like crossing these 2. But we'll see kind of how it looks once I got the train tracks in. I don't think I will, mostly just because, one, these things are very large. They take up a lot of space. They're not very used. That, and if you look at Seattle Airport, they only have 2 runways. Oh, I also have another plane that you guys have not seen yet, and I might actually do a video or something of. Right here, it is the DC-6. I actually have a little model of it on my desk that I did all my specifications on, and this is actually the newest. No, wait, Queen of Mary's still the newest thing I built in 3 weeks. This one I built at the beginning of the 3 weeks. Queen of Mary, or Queen Mary of Mona or something like that, I made 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I pretty much was online. I sat for a while just building this, and it actually turned out pretty good. I'll take you guys up inside here. I'll probably do like a whole separate video on this as well. But little bathroom back there, cooking area, fancy little seating arrangements, overhead bin spacing. And then I'll go ahead and take you guys up into the cockpit. Pilot, co-pilot, pilot, little throttle right there. Nothing too fancy. It's just most of the plane's interiors are pretty much, they're all the same. Aside from private jets, I guess those ones usually change it up quite a bit. But yeah, I used the wings of the L10, or not the L1011, the Lockheed Super Constellation that Murrow did quite a bit ago. I actually changed them up a tiny bit, but I used the same concept and same design, so I have to thank him for the wings that I kind of unintentionally stole from him, but now I'm giving him the credit for them. So huge thanks on that one. And as you can see here, I'm actually redoing the 727, and I'm going to be building some other airplanes as well. I'm going to be building keep in mind these are on my plan to build. They're not set in stone yet. The Hanley Page P-42, which is an older plane that you guys will have to look up. A French plane that's similar to the DC-4. That's a tail dragger version of the DC-4 mixed with the Super Constellation, and I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head. I cannot remember it, but it's a really cool looking French plane. And then there's two others I was building. Oh, the Bristol Britannia, and I think I was going to build the Vickers VC-10, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for older planes, preferably, let's say from 40s into the early 70s, late 60s, feel free to leave a comment below. And as you can see, my nose is congesting up as I talk, which is absolutely horrible. So, one sec. There we go, that's a little bit better. Unfortunately, this cold is kicking my ass. But yeah, and I don't suggest to me any Boeings because I've already done the 707 with Chris. More or less he did it. I just kind of screwed around the whole time. But I did do the 727 already, and I am redoing it now. So don't suggest any Boeings. I don't want to do the A300, only because I don't like Airbus. That's just my opinion. My motto is, if it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. Just it's kind of an airline joke, but a lot of you guys, if you are airline enthusiasts, you would recognize the joke. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys comment, rate, subscribe. If you guys have any questions about the current projects that are going on, feel free to leave a comment below. If you guys have any questions about some of the other projects I promised, such as like Titanic, the ski resort, what else have I worked, or that I've said that we're working on, the Aloha Resort, any of the projects that I've said that are to be done, they're still on my to-do list. Like Castaway K is on my to-do list. I just do not have time at the moment. So they are still on the shelf. They're just yet to be taken off the shelf. These projects are the current ones that I'm actually currently legitimately working on in circulation, have not been put on the back burner yet. So hopefully I will get some more update videos about these projects for you guys in the upcoming days, I'd imagine. So, and as you can see here, I'm just placing blocks because I want to place blocks. Oh, another side note. I did... okay, so I'm going to give forewarning. I did film a Let's Play. Technically, I do hate doing Let's Plays. And a lot of you guys are aware of this. But I had some friends over, and my girlfriend and my one of my buddies, they said that they wanted to film. So I was like, okay, well, we can film. So I hooked up the Elgato and Minecraft for the Xbox Let's Play. I'm going to do a two-part... It's going to be like a two-part video where one part's us building it, so it's an hour and a half of us building it, and then the other, like, last 10 minutes are me showing what we built. So, it's definitely worth checking out. Hopefully by the time I get it up, it's 12 gigabytes of footage, so I have to hopefully edit all of that, so that'll be real fun to edit. Other than that, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.